Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the stranger movies that I've watched, and I enjoyed it.
Oh, good.
I really did.
Thank you.
Because there were moments when I was watching, I was like, wait, when it starts, it's like, is this a documentary? And I was like, no, I was like, that's Nick Kroll.
Yes.
And then the film goes on. And just to help me understand here, this is a movie about you're playing a dentist.
Correct. I'm not an actual dentist in real life.
You're playing a dentist who is at the Winter Olympics.
Yes.
But all of this actually happened at the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, so I made this movie with a couple, Alexi Pappas and Jeremy Teicher. Alexi is a Summer Olympian. She ran at Rio. They got a grant from the Olympic Committee to go and make some art at the Winter Games. They brought me in to be a part of it, and I helped them sort of shape the script a little bit. About 2 weeks before the Olympics, I signed on to do it. Then we flew to Korea and shot a movie, just the three of us, no crew, inside of the Olympics.
No crew?
No crew. It was just the three of us. So I was lugging a dentist chair around Korea because we had no crew, because we were shooting inside the Olympic Village.
Right.
So they don't give out passes to very many people to get inside of the Olympic Village.
Right.
Because we were part of the Olympics, we had access to elements of the Olympic Games that nobody's ever really seen before.
I've never seen pieces of the Olympic Village the way I saw them in this film. I've watched documentaries about the Olympics. I've seen behind the scenes before the events. You never see the Olympic Village like where the athletes just eat.
Yeah,
you have real athletes in the movie as well. Like
I'm the only. I mean, Alexi's an actor, in addition to being an Olympian. Every other actor in the film is an actual Olympian who was there competing at the time.
Wow.
So those guys that I was interviewing are real snowboarders who were on the Olympic team, and I'm a dentist giving them dental exams and interviewing them about their experiences. Like, one girl had been called up, she didn't make the Olympics, and then got a call halfway through the Olympics that someone had been injured, and she was getting called up to then appear at the Olympic Games, and showed up in the middle.
Wait, so help me understand this though. So people there thought you were a real dentist.
No. Although I get it. If they saw me, they'd be like, yeah, that guy looks like a dentist. No, it was, no, they knew that they were part of a fictional film.
Got it. All right, cool.
But I was also dressed as a volunteer in that
Yes,
volunteer
right.
jacket. So we would be in the middle of shooting scenes, and then people would come up, and it'd be like an emotional scene, and then someone would come up and be like, can you tell me how to get to the dining hall? Because I looked like a volunteer.
Right.
And so we would sort of be like, I think you go left, and I'd be like, I don't know what we're gonna do in our relationship, because we were, because our Jeremy, who was shooting it and was also the sound man and also the cameraman and all the bags on and shooting the film, he was like on a long lens, like 30, 40 feet away. So people didn't know that we were even filming the movie. So it was very easy to drop in, and also we had no crew, so nobody quite knew what we were doing.
This is an insane way to shoot a movie.
It was an insane way to spend like 2.5 weeks. It was so cold, it was insane.
What did it feel like to be definitively the least athletic person in like a mile radius? Like everyone else there's an athlete. Everyone, and I mean everyone.
Everywhere.
And then there's you.
Well, Mike Pence was there as well.
He was at the Olympics. Yes.
Yeah.
He was. Okay.
Looking thick.
He can feel you saying that. Stop it. Let's talk a little bit about Big Mouth.
Yeah.
One of my favorite shows of all time, animated series on Netflix. And I remember when I first started watching it, I was like, oh, this is just going to be a cartoon. It's just going to be funny jokes. And it's actually a really educational show that I wish I got the chance to watch as a prepubescent teen or even younger. Because, I mean, like, you're teaching kids about sex. You're teaching kids about, like, hormones, growing up, like, gender dynamics, everything. The show's just been renewed for a third season.
Yeah.
No, 3 more seasons, actually.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
3 more seasons. I'm truly fascinated about how you even began to think about a show doing what it's doing right now.
Well, part of the way I thought of it was I didn't. In that my partners, Andrew Goldberg and Mark Levin and Jen Flackett, brought me the idea. Andrew and I had grown up together since first grade. We've known each other. He went on to become a writer for Family Guy. they brought me the idea about a show about two kids going through puberty based on me and Andrew's life. And I was a very late bloomer. He was a very early bloomer. And his parents waxed his upper lip when he had
Oh,
when he
Lord.
and they waxed his upper lip and pulled it off. And so for years he couldn't grow any facial hair. He could grow a full beard by the age of 13 and nothing here. So we called it his reverse Hitler. And so we figured it just felt like ripe to do a show about puberty. And then it's sort of, as we've continued to grow it, realized it's really this show not only about these two boys, but about a bunch of different boys and girls and sexual development and adolescence and puberty on a much grander scale of what we're all going through and the things that happen to us in that period of life, how they then stay with us. We have these hormone monsters, and in season 2 we have a shame wizard.
Yep.
And these things are foundational for who we become for the rest of our lives.
I honestly hope that there would be schools in America where they would get kids to watch the show as part of their curriculum, because I think it's great sex ed and it's fun if you're a kid. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not soft in any way. It's really hardcore.
Yeah.
But you learn things that you think about as a kid.
Yeah.
Like I thought about where the shame monster pops out when this kid is masturbating all the time, and I was like, anyone who's masturbated knows that feeling of just oh, shame on you.
Yeah, and I was actually talking to Mike Pence about that, and
Don't do it! Don't do it. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Olympic Dreams will be in theaters and on demand February 14th. Nick Kroll, everybody.